Hey guys, sorry, no intro today, but if you want to see how to get this fall makeup look, then just keep watching. Okay, first things first, we're going to prime our lids with the Tarte Shape Tape, and we're going to actually blend that out with the Morphe E45 brush, and this is just to help all of our colors stick to our eyes and brighten very nicely. Then we're going in with the James Charles palette with the color I've shown, and we're just going to deposit the color into our crease. This will help us to just get color on the lid. And as you're doing that, you're just going to keep putting the color on your eye and then gradually blend it out. Next, I'm going in with the Manny MUA palette that he did a collab with Makeup Geek. And we're taking that cranberry color and we're putting it on the outer corners and slowly blending them into the inner crease. Just continuing the blending process because we are using harsher colors. So we want to make sure that there isn't any lines left over or patchy spots. So make sure you're trying to blend out everything as much as possible and keeping the color in the crease. And I'm just depositing the color more into the crease. That way we have a more bright, vibrant color coming out. So I forgot to earlier, but I put some tape on my eye to make a more defined wing look. And we're using the James Charles palette again and putting that color more into the outer corner of our eye. This is just going to help deepen the look. So taking that same color, we're now applying it into the crease to deepen the whole entire look. Taking this softer brown, I'm putting it above all the colors just to kind of help transition everything together and not to leave any harsh lines. So now we're taking the Shape Tape and applying it to the bottom of our eyes, and we're just going to look up to help cut our crease. This will kind of help to make it a more precise look and to kind of guide you of where you can cut your crease. I feel like this strategy really works because it has helped me to perfect my cut crease. I am still learning, but it is what it is. So now taking the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, we're going to take the color Fairy, and this is going to be our base for our lid color. Now taking some Fix Plus, this is the more glittery Fix Plus, we're going to just put a little layer of that on our lid to help all the colors stick. And then we're taking a darker tone from that same palette and putting it in the outer corner to deepen it just a little more. Now I'm using some MAC pigment just to kind of brighten the look a little bit more. And then we're going to go in with some NYX glitter, the color Gold I believe, and I'm going to spritz my brush to kind of help this stick. And there is going to be a lot of fallout, so just a fair warning. And that is why I am dusting it off of my face. So we're going to take off the tape to do the rest of our face, and look how nice it makes your eye winged out. And just don't be like me and get it stuck in your hair like that. So not cute. But yeah, look at that. Yes, girl. Now we're starting on our face, and we're going to start with the Fenty primer and putting that all over and kind of patting it in just to make sure that it is settled into the skin. I did my eyebrows off camera, and there you go. And then we're starting with our foundation. I'm using the Too Faced foundation Born This Way. And just blend, 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 hunty. And our star of the show, the Tarte Shape Tape, is back again, honey. And we're highlighting all over our face. So you can see I'm doing on the side of my cheeks, down the bridge of my nose, etc., etc. You know what it is because you see it. And we're blending her away, girl. Like, girl, bye. But we're making her bright. That's the whole purpose of why we put concealer, is to brighten our face. So here I'm just doing a quick brush through of my eyebrows because she got some foundation on her. And now we're going to get into the contour. So I just do the side of my cheeks and the top of my head. And we're going to blend her out with the same brush that we blended our eyes out with, which was the Morphe E45. And we're going to gently blend her first, and then we're going to blend upwards. So I blend everything first with this brush, and with the top of my head, I'm gonna actually push the product more towards our hairline. So we're not seeing like one stripe thing in between the two colors. And after that, we're gonna use our beauty blender and we're gonna pounce her, sis. Pounce her. Because you wanna make sure all of that is blended and there's no streak marks. Then we're gonna pretty much set our contour by bronzing up our face with the MAC Give Me Sun. I love this bronzer. It just gives such a nice golden feel to it. Ugh, so worth the coin, girl. And then we're going to set the rest of our face with the Fenty Beauty setting powder. I do the under the eyes and pretty much everywhere else on the face. I like to cut the bottom part of my contour to make sure she is snatched, as you can see. And we'll just do the top of our head and start dusting everything off ever so slightly. And you know the look is not complete until you add your highlight. So I am putting some moisture back into my face with the Morphe setting spray. And we taking Bretman Rocks palette and we're gonna highlight her, honey. We are highlighting with, I believe it's Vacation or something like that. So I do the cheekbones, the nose, and the top of my temples, or my head temples, or whatever, you know what I meant. And we'll call it a day, honey. I just love this highlighter too. It's one of the only few that actually like show up on my skin because I'm so fair, and it gives like a nice golden feel to your look. Now that our face is pretty much on, we can put the nice lower lash line color to it. And I'm just using that color that I showed briefly. And we're gonna curl our lashes, apply our mascara and lashes, and move on to the lips. So the lip combo that I'm using today is both by NYX, and it is the color Vintage. It is the pencil and the liquid lipstick. So of course what I do is put the liner and then the lipstick and call it a day. Okay guys, this is the final look. Thanks again so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to follow me on social media at Kawaii with 3 eyes 808, and you guys have a great one. Bye!